Hello people. How you doing today? Welcome to another episode. Chronicles of a Farm Stay Startup here at the Hidden Spring Farm. It's a beautiful day here in Ontario. That's pretty amazing. So I'm gonna make good use of it. Ducks are doing great, chicken's doing great, Molly's doing great, my Darden and I am doing great, the farm's doing great. Everything's great here at the farm. Can't really complain about nothing. Me using my new rear tine tiller, little Cub Cadet. It's a powerful beast to get ready for next year's sunflower field planting. Oh man, it's gonna be a super busy day on the farm because I am gonna make good use of this weather. It's like farm chore day here at the Hidden Spring Farm. And of course, like I always say, if you change out the word chore for fun, it's like farm fun day, you know? A lot of fun to do today on the farm. Lot of fun. Molly's keeping me company, but we have that 2-week booking here at the farm stay, so she can't really be loose. You know, I have to respect, unless people actually tell me that the dog can run loose, I don't let Molly loose, just out of respect. It's the right thing to do, I think, because you never know if people will step outside and then Molly will go greet them, and she's so friendly, but some people, they're not into dogs, so you never know. I got to do the right thing. So she's been a little sad lately. So got a few things that I want to work on today in this beautiful weather, November weather. It's not even November rain. Remember November Rain from Guns N' Roses? That was like, in my high school years, that was one of my favorite tunes, you know? But there's been not a lot of rain here in November so far. Late October we had a lot of rain, but not November. November's been amazing. Amazing. And like, I got a bunch of other stuff, you know. Obviously I gotta get the ducks food and water ready. I gotta make sure the chickens have food and water. And one thing I wanted to talk a little bit about was a bulk feeder that I built. Basically a big huge garbage can with some elbows in it, some PVC elbows, and it basically will allow me to fill that up. The ducks will have feed for as long as they need, and I only have to fill that up like once in a blue moon. It's gonna hold probably 2 or 3 bags of feed, and it's supposed to make it a lot less messy and not waste a lot of feed. And then you'll see me utilize that in the duck run starting today. So the only thing I'll have to feed the ducks is some supplement, you know, like seeds or sunflower seeds, peas, you know. Ducks, it's good to supplement their diet on a bunch of other stuff. Man, probably gonna chip some stuff today in my chipper. Definitely gonna be blowing some leaves around the property. I'm probably gonna blow it off to one side out in the field there, and then just mulch it with the mower one day when I get some time. That's probably the easiest way at this point. And I'll have to get my chainsaw going and chop up some of the wood that I've collected the past few days. And I don't know if I'll have time, if I can get the splitter going, to start splitting some of that wood that I just cut, but if not, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful too. So, if you haven't already, subscribe. And if you have, thank you very much. Appreciate your viewership. And let me get right into today's episode. I got a lot of work to do. Let's go. Morning, people. I got my rear tine tiller going. It's quite powerful. I just dug up that little line all the way there. So let me see how long it's going to take me to till all this soil. I'm just going to till it a few inches at first. This tiller goes down to about 7 inches deep. So I'm just going to till it a little bit first and then let that sit for a couple days and then come back and till a deep level, and then I'm going to rake it all out and do what I got to do to get it prepped. Let's watch and see how I do. Well, that beast didn't take me long. This is like less than 30 minutes. It's very, very well tilled, but you know, there's a lot of this these weeds to clean up. You know, this stuff, it ripped right through it. You can see it ripped right through it, but it obviously doesn't make that stuff disappear. I probably could have sprayed this, but I might do that next year. There's a tree stump in here though, so I am gonna try one day, not today, I'm too busy, but I'm gonna try to get that out. Now this thing is really a beast. It's not for the faint of heart. It's a lot of shoulder work. My shoulders are killing me right now. There's a little technique to it, you know. It's like when it starts to get stuck, you got to fishtail it a bit on the back. And what you do is you don't ever push down on it thinking it's going to get deeper. That's no, because the wheels don't drive. They don't get traction. You have to just lift up slightly and the wheels get lots of traction. So, but it is a little bit of a learning curve and it's a little bit of work. But I mean, how would you do this otherwise if you didn't have this tool? I mean, without farm equipment, you wouldn't even be able to get farm equipment in here anyway because of these fence, you know, it's like, you just won't be able to do it. I'll have to figure out what to do with this. Maybe I'll get my trimmer and I'll trim it back as best as possible, and then maybe I'll spray that or something just to kill what's there. I think there's a bunch of rocks and stones under there. But anyways, this wasn't so bad. So I'm hoping next year we can get this looking amazing with some sunflowers. Sunflowers, that's gonna be so amazing. I've never grown sunflowers in my life. That's exciting. Anyways, let me take a little break. My shoulders are killing me. And then I can continue on with all of my farm fun today. Not fun, it's chores. I just call it fun. This is that bulk feeder that I built when I had some free time last winter. I haven't used it yet. Today's going to be the first day I'm going to put it to use, and I hope it works. So this Brute Rubbermaid garbage can that I converted into a bulk poultry feeder, right now that's 3 bags of feed. And there's still room to spare, probably at least another 2/3 of a bag. But that's enough. I'll fill up my can in my feed shed there. The way this is supposed to work is that you can see the food goes underneath there. There's a little lip here that prevents the duck from pulling anything out, right? So I'm gonna just pull a little bit out like that so that the ducks learn that this is where the food is. So honestly, the theory is that when the duck sticks their head in there and they're rummaging around and trying to get the food, it jostles all the grain bits to fall down. So as they pick it, more will fall down into those little holes. And it only allows a certain amount to come down only when they rummage through. So I don't know if it's gonna work really. It's this is a trial error. I'll keep you posted. And I'm just gonna get them some water now and leave them alone. I'm not gonna give them any feed in their normal bin, because I want them to find this food. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it. So, getting a little bit of everything done today. I'm just in the middle of stacking up all that firewood that I just cut down. I prepared this one the past few weeks. Molly's getting a little antsy. You see Molly over there? She doesn't want to be tied up. She's barking at me because she doesn't want to be tied up, the poor thing. Blew the leaves earlier as much as I could, but honestly, my trigger finger was getting a little tired. So I said I gotta do something else, use different muscles. So I still gotta deal with that wood pile there. I finished off all these logs. Molly, what are you doing? Hey, I'm trying to YouTube. I'm trying to YouTube, kid. She'll be okay. Take her for a huge walk at home tonight and get her some exercise in. So this is left to do. I'm probably not going to get to it today. I got to get all these logs cut to size, and then on another day I'll get them split. Molly, what are you doing? Is this how you want to be portrayed on YouTube? Does this want to be how you portrayed on YouTube? Barking at me? So I'll just keep going on this. It's a lot of work. I don't want to just YouTube you guys all the work that I do. I just want to give you experience of what life's like on a farm, and a startup farm, and a farm stay. Very unique place here. So I got to deal with all of that. I got to chip all that. I got to chip all that. And the sun's going down. You can see the sun's going down behind the hill. Molly's getting antsy. I don't think I'm gonna get to working on my security apron for my duck house, so that's gonna be a tomorrow thing. I'll make that a priority tomorrow. Well, we got some good weather here. I'll get that fencing down at the bottom of the run there so that no predator can dig. That's practically the last thing I gotta do for that duck house. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next episode, and take care.